All right, you guys, I am feeling very optimistic, high vibrational right now, highly vibrational right now. I'm feeling very grateful. I'm feeling all of those things. And I'm to the point where I want to foreshadow a little bit more to you guys in regard to my grandmother's mermaid story. Now, remember, about a good year ago, I foreshadowed that my grandmother knew a real life mermaid back in her days. And she would tell me this particular story on, I believe, more than 2 occasions. And every time she told me this particular story, nothing changed. Everything remained the same. And I would question her about a lot of stuff. Not saying that she was lying. My grandmother is the truth. Let me tell y'all how my grandmother is the truth and why she is the truth. Okay, back in our days, well, back in my days and in her days, there was a get-together that a close friend of the family had. And my mom was going out with, this gentleman, and his mom was visiting at this particular time. Well, there was another close friend of the family who was at this get-together as well. And there was some booze involved, you get a dose that are drinking and shit like that. Something is bound to happen. So anyway, the lady who was a close friend of the family called my mom's boyfriend's mother, a bitch. And I forgot how everything went down, but either way it goes, that particular woman called my mom's boyfriend's mother a bitch at that, and the woman heard it. And so either way it goes, she went and told her son, my mom's boyfriend, hey, this woman called me a bitch, blah, 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 blah. So my grandmother was there at that particular time when all of that went down. So my mom's boyfriend, the mother, came over to where my mom was talking to the other lady who was a close friend of the family. She was talking to that woman. So either way it goes, they were all in a group session. And I remember my mom's boyfriend asking my grandmother, did this woman call my mother a bitch? And I remember my grandmother saying, yes, she did. And so I remember my mom's boyfriend hauling back and slapping the dog stank shit out of this woman who called his mother a bitch. And, I can't too much blame him, for doing that. But at the same time, you were a big man, you know what I'm saying? And you slapped the dog stank shit out of this woman for calling your mother a bitch. And, I remember my grandmother saying, yes, you did say that, because the woman kept saying that she didn't say that. And my grandmother was like, no, you did say that. You're not going to make me out to be no motherfucking liar. You did say this. And you said it because of whatever reason that you said it. But yes, you did call this woman a bitch, and I heard you say it. And that's why I said my grandmother is the truth. She didn't lie about nothing because she had no reason to lie about anything. She could have took up for this woman and said that, no, she didn't say that, blah, 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 to save her ass. But no, she didn't save you for getting that slap. You said it. You said it. You called her a bitch, and, you got what you deserved in so many different ways. So anyway, that's why I say, who am I to change my grandmother's reality into mine? That's not fair to her. I believe every word she says until proven otherwise. And who are any of you motherfuckers to change my reality into yours? If I say that I believe in dragons and I seen a dragon and I rode on my motherfucking dragon, child, there's a lot to me that you motherfuckers don't know in a spiritual aspect. A lot of people think that they knew me. I know you, blah, blah, blah. I can tell you. How the fuck can you, I rarely know my damn stuff in certain aspects. So how the fuck can you know more about me than what the fuck I know about my own motherfucking stuff? I'm still learning about me to this very damn day. Anyway, yes, my spiritual dragons, my spiritual unicorns, I've seen them via meditation. I've seen angels via meditation. I've seen Source via meditation. I didn't get to physically see him, but I've seen his energy and I felt his energy, and it is very powerful. I felt Jesus's energy. Who else? Oh my God, there are so many stories in regard to my spiritual dragons and unicorns and things of that particular nature. Like, for instance, Pretty Boss. Is Pretty Boss crazy because she said that she's seen fairies I think in her garden, if I'm not mistaken. Either way it goes, I follow her, and I follow her on occasion. And she was talking about her past, and I think in her past she was delving into witchcraft, and she was into, I think, satanic stuff, if I'm not mistaken, and she was into tarot readings and stuff like that. Either way it goes, she found the Lord and she changed her life. And so one day, I don't want to tell your story, pretty boss, but you looked in your garden or something of that particular nature and you seen fairies. Now, because she's seen what other people can't see and or experience, does that make her fucking crazy? No, it doesn't. I believe every word Pretty Boss said, that she's seen fairies in her garden. I honestly believe that. And who are any of us to change her reality into ours because we may not believe? That's goofy. Allow her to believe what she wants to believe and allow her to experience what she has experienced. It's as simple as that. That's like when I was on methamphetamine and I was going through psychosis and things like that, and I was in the demonic realm, and I seen and witnessed those and felt those attacks of those demons. And Satan almost got me twice in regard to stealing my soul. I was trying to wake up and I couldn't. My eyes were fluttering and all type of stuff. And he was trying. I'm telling y'all, he almost got me twice. Y'all don't have to believe me. I know this because I experienced it and I went through it. This was back in motherfucking Las Vegas. I was living at what was it? It was on that piece of paper that when I went to the hospital. 16, either way, West Okie Boulevard. I was 1698 or something like that, West Okie Boulevard. I was living in Newport Cove Apartments, bitch. And yes, I was on the couch and I was trying to wake up and I could not wake up. My eyes were fluttering, and I was trying to move, but I couldn't. I'm telling y'all, I was so weak from doing methamphetamine. I could not fight back spiritually if I wanted to. So yes, Satan almost got me twice. And I would tell y'all the story, but I'm going to wait until I get a certain amount of you motherfucking abnormals before I start telling these particular stories. I'm going to write all this shit down. I'm going to have it all planned out, what I want to talk to y'all about, and whatever else the case may be. But yes, I've seen my spiritual dragons, unicorns, and stuff like that. And no, it's not a fantasy. Not to me it is. I mean, no, I've experienced these, I experienced these elements via meditation. And I asked Source to show me my spiritual dragons. I asked him to show me. I mean, I've seen Mommy, my cat, and she's not the same Mommy, I can tell you that. She's a big, beautiful cat. And she's almost like a mountain lion, so to speak. She got a long tail, and she's just, oh my God, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. She's a beautiful cat. And yes, I experienced all of this. And I don't care what the fuck any of you motherfuckers have to say out there. Kiss my motherfucking ass. I know what the fuck I experienced. I know what I've gone through. And until you can walk in my shoes and experience those things, then you can't tell me shit. So anyway, let me foreshadow in regard to my grandmother's mermaid story. And like I said, I'm not going to tell this particular story or any of this other shit that I just foreshadowed about until I get, I have 23 of you guys right now. I'm gonna say about 35 to 40 abnormals. It may take a while, so y'all motherfuckers will just be waiting until I get 35 to 40 abnormals, and then I will start telling these particular stories, because I'm not about to waste. I'm not saying that 23 of you guys are a waste. You're not a waste at all. But I'm not going to be, no, These are stories that no, and especially my grandmother's mermaid story. No, honey, I'm not about to waste that. I'm going to wait until I get a certain amount of you motherfuckers, and then I'm going to start telling these particular stories. But anyway, hold on. Oh, ew. Y'all heard that, didn't y'all? Phlegm. Oh yes, I bakes. I wakes and bakes. I midday and bake. I brunch and bake. I night and bake. I shit and bake. I piss and bake. I bakes and bake. I walks and bake. I drives and bake. Maybe I shouldn't drive and bake. I dab. I bakes. I dabs. I bakes. I probably fucking bake if I probably touch myself and bake. I bakes. I bakes. It's just as simple as that. I bake. Was I supposed to give it? Anyway, that don't matter. But anyway, for those individuals out there that may want me to try their products, I love carts and I like wax and I like shatter and stuff like that so that I can dab. I will try your product. Don't trip, shit. And I like stuff I like stuff like that makes me feel like I'm on shrooms. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to meditate. And I like to ask Jesus and source to just get me the hell away from here because it gets on my nerves being on earth sometime. Just take me where y'all are, seriously. And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all other individuals. Why do you think we meditate? To get away, to escape, to go to our higher realm. So yes, take me to my higher realm. Get me the fuck away. Oh, excuse my French source. Get me the fuck away from here, away from these motherfucking human beings that I get tired of being around, and just get me to take me to my dragons and take me to my spiritual, my cosmic friends, because I have a lot of cosmic friends. And yes, honey. But anyway, let me grab this piece of paper. Now, my grandmother's mermaid story. I'm only going to read a few of these particular notes and then I'm going to end this. I'm going to leave y'all bitches in suspense. I'm going to leave y'all beautiful abnormals in suspense. So, the woman who had the mermaid, she lived on a hill. The door to where the mermaid bedroom was always closed. So the mermaid's bedroom door was always closed. You couldn't get near her. They would allow you to go and see her, but you couldn't get near her. She could talk. Absolutely beautiful. The mermaid. She had very, very long hair and she had brown skin. She had a very beautiful name, but my grandmother could not recall the mermaid's name. When you went to visit the mermaid, or the way that I'm assuming that they had this set up was like an exhibit, you know, because people knew, I don't want to get into people knew that the woman had the mermaid. And to me, I believe the mermaid felt like she was a freak show, because when you went to go see her and stuff like that, you know, of course people are going to ask questions and all of this type of stuff, and the mermaid would get sick of that. And when she got sick of it, she would scream. And my grandmother said it was a very high-pitched, loud scream. And, you know, that would let it be known like, hey, I'm sick of this, get rid of these people, blah, 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 blah. And I would scream too, get the fuck away from me. I mean, shit, this is who I am. I am a mermaid. I'm what you bitches aren't. And don't be coming in here looking at me like I'm some freak show or something like that. And yeah. So, oh my God, I just love this story. So when you did speak to the mermaid, you know, you were just to keep it brief. How you doing? Going about your business. You look beautiful. Going about your business. I love your hair. Going about your business. How long have you been in that tub? Going about your business. You know, keep it brief. Now, Baby Doll, she is a very close friend of the family. I say is like these people are, well, they're still here. Their energy are still here. So Baby Doll was a close friend of the family. She grew up with my grandmother, and she was around during this particular time. And she also knew this particular mermaid because the mermaid's mother lived around the corner from Baby Doll. Now, my mom I think my mom knew about this, but my mom, she doesn't like to talk about stuff like this. My mom's more spiritual than what she gives herself credit, if I haven't said this already. She's more spiritual than she gives herself credit. And I think she shies away or she coys away from stuff like this because she knows that it's real. And a lot of people that know that this stuff is real coy away from it and make it seem like it's not there when they know that it is because they are believers. And that's just that. They believe. And one last thing. Okay, the last note that I'm going to give y'all is people knew that this woman had this daughter, the mermaid, but they never seen her unless she decided that she wanted to show certain people, her daughter, the mermaid. So anyway, that's it for right now in regard to my grandmother's mermaid story. So as I told you all, yes, she did share this particular story with me on several of occasions. That's why I took notes, because I was and I still am very fascinated about this story. And y'all can believe what you want to believe, but what you're not going to do is change my grandmother's reality into yours. That's what the fuck you're not going to do. So anyway, you guys, y'all have a good one, and happy Sunday. Go out and get some fresh air, something of that particular nature. I mean, I'm not going to do anything. Well, I am going to do some stuff, but what I'm going to do is post these damn videos. That's what I need to be doing. But anyway, you guys, I will be back some other time in regard to taboo topics, and we will go further from there. And don't be afraid to leave your comments below and let me know if you see some fairies or angels, or that's why I like listening to near-death experience stories, because oh my God, and I believe these people. Who am I to tell these people that they did not go through the tunnel of life, see God, see angels, and all of that stuff, and God told them this and he did, and he told them that upon returning them back to earth? Who am I to change my reality, change their reality into mine? I believe these people. That's why I want to speak to these people, because it's just like, oh my God, like, but anyway, you guys, we will talk. As y'all can see, I am full of stories. So namaste, have a good one, be safe out there, stay away from the matrix. Namaste.